Good day, guys. Welcome to the first review of the BigBoy TSR250 motorcycle. Today, I want to talk about this bike, and I've done more than 6,000 miles currently on it. So, without any further ado, let's go. So I've been searching around and I haven't seen any review on this bike, but today I want to tell you all about this bike and where it has taken me, or just like the specs of the bike and what it really is. So let's start with the engine. The engine is a single cylinder 4-stroke counterbalance shaft which produce 16 horsepower and 18.3 newton meters of torque. It is a 223.4 cc engine with a 5-speed manual gearbox, which sometimes can feel that when you go over 80 kilometers an hour, it can feel that it sounds as if you need another gear or there's one more gear. This engine can go up, can reach speeds, or actually they actually claim that the bike can do 110 kilometers an hour, but I have done, there were times that I've done 132 kilometers an hour with it, but take note, there was no wind and it was a really wind-still day. So yeah, the engine is air-cooled and it weighs, the bike itself weighs at about 122 kilograms, the dry weight. So let's go to the wheels. The wheels is 18 inch in the rear and then 21 inch front wheel, which really helps it with off-road capabilities, and it really runs nice off-road. Although I feel that the front shocks are really on the soft side because I've bottomed it out quite a lot, not even very big bumps or big jumps, but as soon as it go into the air, when it lands, it feels that you can feel the shocks bottoming out. So the clutch is a manual 1N2345 clutch. What that means, I have no idea. So with this bike, my first ride I've done was about 950 kilometers that weekend. It was my first time riding this bike, and it was actually my total first time on a motorcycle riding that far. But at that time, I guess the adrenaline was pumping and I didn't want to stop. I just wanted to continue riding and riding and riding. I couldn't sit still. So, but I've really enjoyed that as well. This bike isn't made for highway speeds. It's quite comfortable. It sits quite comfortably on speeds up to 80 kilometers an hour. From there, you can hear the engine really giving you the idea that it needs another gear just to calm it down a little bit. But other than that, on the gravel roads, everywhere we've go, of where I've taken it, it was quite awesome. It was quite nice riding this bike. This bike comes standard with an LED headlamp, which is really bright and really provides a lot of light at night. I've also added 2 more lights just for helping with cornering, just to see in the corners while turning. But other than that, the LED light which it comes standard with is quite bright, and you can quite see quite a lot at night with that light. It comes with an LCD dash display, speedometer and odometer, and it also has a fuel gauge, which most of the bikes in this category doesn't actually has. That is one neat feature about it. It also comes standard with handguards. It comes standard with handguards, and Mine actually broke the day when somebody dropped my bike. I haven't replaced it yet, but it broke the day when somebody drove into my bike and the bike fell on the ground, and then it broke the handlebars, the handguards, because it was plastic though. But that's actually a nice feature that it comes with. It also comes standard with a USB charging port for your cell phone or another device which uses a USB charging port. I've used the USB charging port on most of my adventure rides which I've done to charge my phone, and it works quite well. The bike also comes with disc brakes, so the front it comes with 2 disc brakes, front and rear, which bikes in this category, I also have to name this, but bikes in this category comes with drum brake at the rear and a disc brake at front. So what is my final verdict on this bike? The 6,000 miles, 11,000 kilometers, which I've had this bike now for, it has proven to be reliable. I haven't had very major issues with it yet. So the engine is still running good, still running smoothly, and people who want to bike this bike, they will have a blast. This bike, I found that it runs nicely off-road. It wants to be off-road. It's I almost want to say it's born to be off-road, because it's what the dealerships also say, that it's made to run off-road, whether it's single track, double track, or these wide open gravel roads. They love these roads. They are easy to ride with that, but in city riding they're very good, and they're very easy to handle, so you wouldn't struggle handling this bike because it's a very light bike. And commuting around town is very easy, and it's very light on fuel, so people will have a blast riding this bike. So that's all for me from my side. Please stay tuned for my next video, which I'm going to talk about all the pros and the cons about this bike, things I hate, things I love, and things I did to the bike to make it better, and also things that I wish I could take away. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.